Welcome to week 48 of the house build. Welcome to my new members. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you enjoy this video as much as I've enjoyed making it, and I look forward to seeing you next week as well. Pretty good progress this week on some outstanding items, so without further ado, let's go and see what happened. Well, look at that, we're getting progress. That's the toilet installed for the main ensuite. Everything else has been bought, so Ronnie will be shooting around and installing whatever he's got to do. And for the downstairs toilets, we've got that one installed. The hand basin will go round here, have a nice big one. I think Ronnie's installed that one. So that one's installed. It's looking good. And I think he's working on the guest one. Yep, there's the guest one. So Ronnie's doing a great job. Well done, Ronnie. The welder is now knocking holes in the tiling so he can fix the handrail. There's two more. Where's it going to go? So sooner or later we'll have a handrail on there. I'm just going to measure this size here. That's where the fridge goes. I've measured the fridge at home. I'm just going to measure that opening to make sure it fits. We've got 4 of the taps. 4 of the taps installed, or will be installed. I bought these external ones. So there's 3 on the house, I think, and there's 1 here. So that's 4. So this guy, my favourite man, except Ronnie. Ronnie's my favourite. You're my second favourite.
Yes, I'm favourite.
He's going to put all my taps on for me. Excellent. Well, that's the tiles installed late on Tuesday. This is Wednesday morning. He hasn't started laying yet. He's put some water down, but he hasn't started laying yet. So that's the tile situation as of Tuesday. It's looking very nice. These are the tiles that we were going to use in the guest bedroom, but I couldn't match the pattern. Each one's got a different pattern, but you just can't match it. So I didn't put them in that room, but they'll be fine for out here. I've got 2 people on the roof painting the roof. They said they'd painted before, so I don't quite know why they're up there, but they're painting it. And the repairs of the pipes have started. So something's happening along that score, isn't it? Yeah, well, those have started. Now there we have the lorry of the shower cubicle glass. They've arrived this morning. It's Wednesday. Joy, are you happy with them? Yeah, she's happy. So that's just a couple of the pieces. There's a couple of pieces there. And what they're doing at the minute with Ronnie is determining where the pipe runs and the waste runs behind the tiles, because they've got to do some drilling. And they obviously don't want to drill through the pipes. And in the laundry room, you remember this recess where the washing machine's going to go? If I stand over here, maybe it's better. We're thinking about having a mirrored piece of glass there, and there, and there. This one slides across, this one slides across, so you've got access to the washing machines and the shelves where all the implements are. And when that's closed, you've got a complete mirror all the way around here. So when you walk in here and you take your shoes off and put them there, you've got a full mirror. You can comb your hair, look at yourself, make sure everything's okay before you go out. So that's what he's going to price for now. He's also going to price for a glass door that goes on the outside of that to protect it from the rain. This is one of my installers. There's the other one. And that's the first one that's going in here.
Sliding type.
Sliding type, apparently. So by the time we come back after lunch, that should be in there. Excellent. Ronnie's made sure that as far as he can remember where the pipes go. Yeah. So we are hoping we don't drill over a pipe. So Ronnie's out there behind, there he is, he's moving, grinding the tiles to get them the right size so he can put at the edges down there. And these guys, my kitchen guys, have taken that cabinet away from the wall. They're going to put a backing piece on it, and then they're just going around here to make sure all the shelves are in, and then we're going to put the extractor in later on today. Right, we're going to have a support that goes across there, because this is a bit flimsy, it's wobbling. So they're going to put a support across the top and the opening door. That's going to be done in the next site visit. We've got a sliding shower unit here. Very nice. We'll see if it leaks, of course, but at the moment it looks very nice. In the visitors' toilet, we'll be removing a couple of these wall tiles and embedding the pipes inside the wall, because we've bought that beauty. That will stand in the corner of the room and just finish that room. It'll look beautiful. Whilst all of the bathrooms en suites, they'll get that, which is a wall hanging unit, which again, it'll just add a touch of elegance to every ensuite. I think you'll agree. Now the kitchen's almost finished. We're just putting on the skirting board. They're going to put some of this on the edge, so when you mop with a mop, it doesn't go inside the wood and ruin it. So that's skirting board's going on now. It's just cleaning underneath. We bought the splashback tiling yesterday, so I'll bring that on site tomorrow. Not that we'll install it tomorrow, but I'll bring it on site. He's just sorting out the extract hose. He said he's going to put the extractor on this week. Get that working. Then while we're waiting for the marble, I guess he'll be putting the lights in. So that's coming on well. If I stand back here you can see it. It's work in progress, gentlemen, so fear not. There you go, Ronnie's put the tiles on these steps and he's finished in there. It just needs the grouting and it's finished. And we were just discussing the paint colour. So the underneath of here is going to be grey. All of the bars and the poles are black. That's dark grey and all the rest is light grey. Let's have a look at the chimney. So, as I said before, it's going to be made out of metal or tin. It's just going to go up and out, and we'll paint that, I don't know, it'll be a contrasting colour, that's for certain. There you go. And there's one of the workers just cutting down the tiles for the, what would that be for? The little wall that goes around the side of the barbecue. We're going to tile that as well. So he's making them the right size. Right, well, we've painted the outside of the pool, the grey, and we've painted the pipes grey. There's still a bit of touching up on the grey needed, bits like that you can see, but generally speaking that's had its first coat, and it's drying out in the Philippine sun, waiting for the eye bolts, which I've ordered now. As soon as those comes, we'll install those, and then we can put the cable across. We'll leave it at that. The AC guys will come, put their ACs, and then we'll put over the top. And at that point, I'll get the fishman in to complete the rest of the pool. Now, works that have happened on the barbecue this week. We've boxed in the chimney with the extract underneath there, so that'll look quite nice once it's all painted. We've painted some of these walls a light grey. We've painted the back one a dark grey. We're starting to paint the metal support steelwork black. Okay, so that's all taking place. So that just needs a bit of making good at the top, as you can see. So needs a bit of making good there, and the tiles on the top, the grout for the tiles, and this area is beginning to look like a barbecue area that we can use. After I put some lights all on the front, but that's not ready for those yet. So that's what the boys have been doing so far. I will, the painters will smooth off some of this to get it smooth, and I may buy some of that stick-on blocks or bricks and put them on the front or on the back, just to make it look a little bit rural, as it were. So that's coming on well. We've got a guy here who's measuring for the screen doors. We're having one to cover that door to make it 100% waterproof, another layer of security. We'll do the same with this door, and he's also giving us a competitive price for the doors in the laundry room, the mirror doors. Right, let's go and have a little look inside and see what... Oh, I can see they've started to paint the wrong colour, but they've started to paint the guttering. Unless that is the grey, but it doesn't look like the grey to me. But looks like they've started to do that out the back. Extractor hood's in place, so tomorrow they'll finish off doing what they're doing around here, get everything level and squared, and then we're waiting for the lights and the marble top. The window blind guy that we had in our existing house did a very good job, so we kept his business card, and here he is measuring up all the windows for the new house. The new doors arrived, and these are new doors, these aren't the old ones repaired. So they've done some remedial measures to stop the doors from bowing in the sun. Very nice they look too. On Monday they're coming back to do the finishing bits. Here's the window guy upstairs doing all the measurements. I think basically we've picked some very good colours, so when those go up I think it'll be the finishing touches. And the guys painting my gutters have a well-earned rest. Yes sir. Is it hot? Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. They look quite nice, don't they? The right hand leaf, or the left hand as you're looking at it now, opens, which means that when anyone comes in, their face is facing that CCTV camera.
Babalik ba si Robin, kuya?
Look at that. Look at that, will you? Yeah, now it's got some ironmongery to go on it, it's got a stain to go on it, and it's got a pattern to go on it. So when it's finished, that'll look really nice. The bathroom, toilet, the bathroom hand basins should be at Wilcon Monday or Tuesday of next week, so they'll be delivered here, or I'll get my God. How am I supposed to do a video with all this going on? Take two. Right, we had a message from Wilcon about the bathroom hand basins. They'll be ready for delivery, and the faucets and all the pipes and the P-traps and goodness knows what else, Monday or Tuesday. So either they'll deliver or we'll collect, it doesn't matter which. It's fairly local, which means we might get them installed next week or the week after. I'll try for next week, everybody. Alright, so let's have a carry on and have a look round. So there's me gate being made up in pieces. He's already made those. He's making those, there he is. There's me welder. The man in the mask.
5 days again, 5 days.
5 days he reckons. Excellent. Well, we've got a furniture delivery. Wait till you see this, ladies and gentlemen. I had 2 old settees and they took them away and refinished them into Chesterfields. I'll show you when they're in the house what they look like. Well, I'm very pleased with the furniture that's turned up. So we've got this one and that one, which are leather. Those two ones go together. I'll put them in separate rooms for the minute with these two. So they all fit together. That one's like a stool, a footstool. So these all fit together. That goes in the TV area. Then there's this big 4-seater Chesterfield. Stunning colour. That goes in this room. Facing the fireplace, which is a similar colour to that. So that'll go this way. And then we've got the two Fornish settees existing, one there and one there, facing each other with a table in between. So the furniture's taking shape, very happy with that. This is the man that made the furniture.
Hello.
There you go, he said hello. Joy, all we can see is your legs. Right, so I went down the tile shop this morning with Joel. Those 6 boxes in front are the splashbacks for the kitchen, and if I've got any left over for the barbecue area, then there's 9 or 10 tiles in that box for the downstairs toilet, because we've got to recess the pipe into the walls. Behind the scenes this week, quite a lot's taken place. We spoke to the window guy. He came round on site today, which is Saturday, and he tried to fit the rubber strips to one of the doors, which doesn't fit very well, and he gave up and said, no, I'm gonna buy you a new door and fit it. And while he's doing that, he's also going to fit a full height fly screen to the one upstairs in the bedroom on the balcony, and the one downstairs in the dining room. What else have we done? I've ordered some more wall tiles from the tiling shop. I've got to buy a door closer for the kids' bedroom, because at the moment you open the door and the handle hits the new shower glass. Can't have that. So I've got to buy a door closer for that. Got to buy I've got to buy a tap for the laundry room, which I forgot to do before. There's some more furniture turning up. I think it's Monday of next week, so that'll be good. Joel has agreed that the colour to the guttering was a bit too dark, and he's mixed it with some of the paint on site. We've got a colour of the grey, which is very similar to that, so we're busy painting. The labourers are going to paint the first coat, then once the first coat is in, the painters will finish it off, make good, smooth the surface, that kind of thing. That makes sense money wise, so that's what we're going to do. We did see that the internal joints of the gutters don't appear to have been made good yet, so they'll do those at a later date. I did see that the house and its location is now being shown on Google Maps and Google Earth, so I was quite pleased to see the photograph they've taken, and when the satellite came over, it's before the big windows went in. So if you scroll back the videos, you can see when that was. It's fairly up to date though, it's a couple of months. And then Joel and me talked about the works for next week and the week after, which is the external works, the pathway, the grass, that kind of thing. So lots of things behind the scene took place. I'm a bit happier from last week. If you think about it, the revised moving in date is probably going to be in about 3 weeks, because the reason I say that, the window guy has probably got another week's worth of work, but he doesn't know when he's going to be here because he's still making the fly grills. The kitchen guy's probably got a week, but he hasn't bought the granite yet, and the lights aren't on site, so that could be 3 weeks, couldn't it, in total. The door probably got another week if all things go well with the painting and the ironmongery and the pattern that goes on the outside. The AC, not next week, but fingers crossed it might be the week after. If not, it'll be the week after that, but it's only 3 days or 4 days, so that would be my 3 weeks, wouldn't it? And then when the AC's been done, Joel can go round and do his making good, his final clean, moving a couple of electric points, that kind of thing. So I'm thinking 3 weeks and we're in. Once the AC units are in place, we can then put the shade up on the outside. No point in putting the shade up before, because I only have to take it down again for them to put the external air conditioning units in. And there's no point in putting the blinds in yet, because the AC goes above the windows and I don't want all their rubble and anything damaging the blinds. So we'll wait till the AC goes in before we put the blinds in, but we can still move in without the blinds. So it all hinges on the AC, to tell you the truth, because Joel can't do his making good until they've been there. So fingers crossed we get a date for the AC fairly soon. Well, that's been it for this week. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope my new members enjoyed it. No bloopers to speak of. So enjoy yourself. Have a great week and I'll see you next week.